successful people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lola of Losodium. Yes, and today we just want to gist and just talk and also encourage us and to let us know better ways in which we can improve this year. It's not, we are gradually approaching the middle of the year. At the time of shooting this video, you can watch this video and it could be the beginning of the year or maybe towards the end of the year, but whatever time you might be watching this video, trust me, you need to put into practice all of what I'll be saying in this video. We'll be talking about 5 ways in which you can improve as a fashion designer and become more creative. You would hear a lot of designers encourage and say, be creative, be creative, be creative, and then you're feeling like, okay, am I not creative enough, or what else do I really need to do to be more creative? The truth is, there's so much that you can do, and out of the so much, I'll just be bringing you about 5 which I think it is good enough for you to start with. And then when you put this into practice, over time you get to see changes in your life. I did all of these and I got to see some certain changes as I was going. So it's like you trying to build a house. You don't finish the whole building by laying one block. No, it's a process. So when you lay a block, lay 5 and 10, you see improvements as you lay. Even if you lay one every day, trust me, in 5 days you'll have laid 5 blocks, and it's different from you just being on one block and not doing anything at all. So please, even before we start, I want to encourage you that whatever you do, please, as you listen and watch this video, pay attention and try as much as possible to do as many as possible that you can do. You can do all of them. So please put them in practice, and you see some improvements and some level of creativity. All right, 5 things that I think and I know would work for you to improve you as a fashion designer, or even as anybody. Yes, even as anybody, even if you're not a fashion designer, even if you're just a normal person, this will improve you and help you to be more creative. Number 1 is to change your mindset. Yes, see, a lot happens when you change your mindset. A lot happens when you change your mindset. That is why even a part of the Bible says that create in me a clean heart. Another part of the Bible says let there be a renewal. I'm paraphrasing now, the renewing of your mind daily. So because your mind needs to keep growing even as you are growing. The truth is, I always say something, that you can be like 40 years old and still have the mind of a child, and still might have the mind of a 10-year-old. Like maybe it's just what a 10-year-old can know that you know. So because you are growing but your mind is not growing, it is only growing based on your location, growing based on what you see. You are not being intentional about changing your mindset and pushing it towards the right direction. So even before you change your mindset, I want you to write that this is who I want to become. Because when you know who you want to become, when you know the destination, then you can start fine-tuning your mindset towards your destination. So changing your mindset as a fashion designer, which will also help you become more creative, means that you are no longer seeing things like, oh, no, that's what my Oga of 20 years ago taught me. I'm still going to stay on that. I don't want to do what they are doing recently now. The trends are changing and you need to follow the trends. So even if you don't make some certain styles that you see now, but you want to learn some sewing skills, sewing techniques there, which can help you and make people see you as a modern tailor. Yorubas call it Igbalode tailor. That's the meaning of that, is a modern tailor. So you want to do that. And also, even if you're not a tailor, doing things in the modern way. Everybody wants to be sure, even to the point of where you worship, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim, where you worship. Especially for me, when I joined the church I am attending now, I checked some things out before joining. I didn't want a church that they were still doing things in the local way. As much as there were other criteria I was looking at, like spirituality and the likes. But I also wanted it to be modern, because I want a church that would mold my mindset and not drag it down or make it stagnant. So the same way happens even when you are running a business. People want to come into your business and see, why do you think people, like even fashion designers, when you go on Instagram, you see fashion designers buy nice chairs. You are wondering, like, how does nice chairs apply to sewing cloths? But they want you to see that they use modern things. How does buying an industrial machine applies to sewing clothes? A manual machine can also do the work of an industrial machine. One is just faster than the other. But because people want you to see that, oh, they are also upgrading, they know some certain things. You can't be a fashion designer and say you don't know at least like 3 or 4 different sewing machines. And when I'm saying 3 or 4 different sewing machines, I don't mean Butterfly, Premium, Ambro Brothers, all those Singer. I'm not talking about the types, the makers. I'm talking about the different types with different functions. You have to be up to date with that, so that even when you are in a place where they are talking about it, or you are talking with your clients, even the way you speak, your clients can perceive or know if this person is up to date or not. So you have clients who are up to date, but if you are not up to date, they would leave you. Okay, so you want to change your mindset. So changing your mindset applies in different areas. I'm just using that as an example. Changing your minds and the things you believe in. Don't be among people that feels like, oh, I don't need to buy some things. There are several sewing tools, for example, Osodium sells several sewing tools that could make your work easier and faster. Don't be among people who feel like, oh, it's a waste of money to buy a seam ripper or a cutter or you know, all these things. Or in fact, let's talk about the presser foot. For example, if you're trying to fix your zipper now, you know how stressful it is to fix a zip, and then life has been made easy now. You can get a zipper foot and it's faster, much better and neater. But if you now say, no, I don't want to do that, so I have to wait and change foot before I can fix zip, I don't want to do that. That's not a good mindset. You're only putting yourself under stress when there's something to make the work faster for you. So you can save up and buy something that makes your work faster. You know, it also helps you. So change that mindset of no, I don't want to do it this way. If it has an advantage, go for it. If the advantage is more than the disadvantage, go for it. So change your mindset. In fact, someone once said that when you change your mindset, you change your life. And I cannot even argue it, because once your mindset is changed, when you start seeing that, oh, I need an upgrade, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to grow, your life starts to change. Okay, your life starts to change. So these are some things that you need to do. Let's move to number 2. So number 2 is still also similar to number 1. It says, be open to upgrade and new ideas. Be open to upgrade and new ideas. So because you feel like, oh, I've been doing it this way, I don't want to stop or change the way I do it. No, be open to new ideas. So if you are best in corset making, or best in making trouser, or best in making skirt or anything, there could still be someone out there who is better than you, or there could be someone who is not better than you, but a particular step along the way of making that skirt, that person does that particular step better than you do, or they do it faster than you do. So when you are open to new ideas, you want to learn from other people, and then you tend to see that, oh, I can pick something from this person, I can pick something from this person. One thing that that makes us that cuts us short of some advantages is especially when maybe whatever we want to learn is something that we already know. So we don't pay so much attention because we feel like, I know this one. But in one thing I believe in is, in every training, tutorial, classes, whatever upgrade that you do, even if you know it before, there is one thing, at least one new thing that you are still going to learn. You can prove me wrong. Write it in the comment section and say, oh, I've been to a tutorial class, I did not learn anything. It could even be the way the person is speaking their English. It might not be how to make the skirt or how to make the blouse or whatever. It could be the way the person is speaking their English, the way they are carrying themselves, the way they are demonstrating, or maybe the way the person is even smiling, or the way the person made their whatever. There will always be one thing that you can learn. And never despise upgrade. Never despise upgrade. Just like what the word says, upgrade. So if you're on this level, if you desire an upgrade, what it does is it actually upgrades you. So never despise an upgrade. Always go for an upgrade. So let's move to number 3. Number 3 says, follow people who are outside your comfort zone. Now let me explain what that means. So if, for example, you just make ready-made dresses, or you just make simple wears, you don't do too much exaggerations and everything, probably because you don't know how to do it or you feel it's stressful or anything, I would recommend that you actually follow people who are outside your comfort zone, like people who do extra. So even if you feel like I'm not an extra person, I'm not this, but this business is not about you. Yes, it's not about you. That's one thing I've come to learn. It's not about you. You would have customers of different characters, different things that they want. So you have some people who are like you, who are probably calm, or who are over. They want to be out there, they want to show and everything. You would also have customers who really don't want to show at all. They just want it simple and classy. So but whichever one you want to be all round excellence, that's the word, all round excellent. Not that you are only good in one aspect, you don't know the other. Well, of course, I know that people talk about creating a niche for yourself, so you are doing just one thing. But even if you are doing that one thing, try to be good, very good in that one thing that you are doing, okay? And have a little idea of other things. Have a little idea of other things, but most importantly, follow people, even people in your comfort zone. So maybe if all you do is ready to wear, follow people who do really good in ready to wear, who are doing really well in ready to wear. Follow them, see how they are doing things. Sometimes people mentor you from afar. You don't even have to send them a message, you don't have to talk to them. Just following their work, seeing how they do things can be an inspiration to you, can teach you things. So you also have to pay attention and then learn from their work and how they do their things. Okay, so learn to follow people. So number 4. This number 4 is very important and I wrote it. Don't be a mediocre. Practice. So I feel like I'm jamming two things together. Don't be a mediocre. Practice. So when I say mediocre, like don't be just on the regular. Don't be just common. Don't be just there. People want to see extraordinary. People want to see that this person is probably doing something simple but doing it in a unique way. You don't have to follow everything that everybody is doing on social media. You can do your own but doing it in a unique way so that people see that this person is different. And when I say practice, you see all the things I've been saying from 1 to 4, if you don't practice, it's nothing. So whether you go for an upgrade and you don't practice what you learned, you are still falling back to wherever level you are. You're not going to be upgraded. It is when you put those things to practice that you upgrade. So if you want to change your mindset, it also requires practice. So if I'm changing mindset and saying, okay, when I wake up at exactly 10 a.m., I want to resume work. I'm changing my mindset from pressing my phone till 12 o'clock and start to work by 10. But if I don't put them into practice, I'm still going to be on the same level. I'm still going to have the same mindset. The life is still not going to change because the mindset has not changed and because you've not practiced. Okay, so you need to practice. You can't overemphasize it. You have to keep practicing. Even the best of us practice. So you need to keep practicing. Okay, so the very last one, which I think this one, people that are just coming up, you need it. They actually do it a lot, but most importantly for people who are already there, like if you feel like you're a professional right now or you feel like you are an advanced designer, I really think that you should take this point, which is be open to learning. Be open to learning. Let me just add this, also be open to corrections. As designer, that you feel like you no longer need to ask people questions before, we've all been to a stage where we have to ask people questions. Oh, please, how can I make this dress? What should I add to it and that? But you get to a point where you feel like your mind you can calculate, you can easily dissect the designs and just do something and it will be there. It will really be good. So if you're at that level, still be open to learning. So open to learning, like you're still open to learning from someone who is even younger than you, someone who is at a lower level than you are, because there are some things these people know that you probably don't know. Nobody is an island of knowledge. You can't know it all. So be open to learning, be open to correction. So if somebody is correcting you, don't be like, when did you get into this industry? I started before you. So always be open to learning, be open to even asking questions. I know it might be difficult for you as an advanced designer to probably even ask your students a question. But please, if that student is someone that really understands, go ahead and ask the question. They might be doing it better than you are doing it. You can be the one teaching them, but they could be doing it better than you are doing it. You can ask questions, ask people questions. That's why even as you attain that level, as you grow higher, still have people around you that can correct you, people around you that can ask you questions. Because I always feel like the most difficult place to be is at the top, because when you're at the top, you have lesser people to correct you. They are only just ailing you, twale, you're doing well. Even when you're not doing well, they're still saying you're doing well, because they feel like we cannot correct you again. So have people close to you who can correct you. And when you follow all of these things, trust me, you are going to be creative. If you are going for an upgrade class, you are doing several things, you are changing your mindset to be more creative, you are seeing things in a different ways. How you can changing your mindset really is about seeing things in a different way. That's just about seeing things in a different way. I can say, oh, this plain fabric, I can make it thicker, add more foam, now carve out a shape from it and do some fabric manipulation. That's you doing something different. Okay, you are opening yourself to different possibilities. It's opening yourself to several possibilities, and I want to give us a quick assignment. I want you to submit it in the comment section, which I think will help you, would also open your mind to be more creative. I want you to go and check online. I was supposed to make a post on it. If you're not following on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. I put a lot of posts on my Instagram page at Losewdium, at LO_SEWDIUM. So follow on Instagram, you guys to see. I'm supposed to make a post on this assignment I want to give you, but I want to give it to you guys. And maybe by the time you're watching this video, I might probably have made a post on it already. So, but go and check Avant. Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well because it's not an English word. Avant-garde. Avant-garde. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Avant-garde designers. Avant-garde designers. So check. So even if it's not avant-garde designers, or check what avant-garde designs. Okay, let's put it this way. What avant-garde designs mean? I'm going to write the so because I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it well, I'm just going to write the spelling on here. Okay, so avant-garde design. So when you check that, these designs are really creative designs, trust me, and they will open your mind to seeing that fashion design is more than cutting and sewing. There are some engineering works, some constructions that go on in them, so you might really want to check them out. It will also open your mind to see the different possibilities, and I really trust it's going to make you more creative. So when you check the designs, just let me know when you see those designs. Let me know what you think avant-garde designs are in the comment section, so you can see them and say, oh, they are designs that are extraordinary, they are this. And so once you just think they are, really just write them in the comment section. You can pause the video, quickly go and check on Google or YouTube or anywhere, and then come back and put it in the comment section. All right, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We are going to bring you loads and loads of videos that would help you. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, comment. All right, and give this video a thumbs up, like. All right, see you in the next one. Bye bye.